Hello and welcome to the stream. Tonight we're returning to Oxygen Not Included, where I noticed as I was prepping the game that we were out of power in this oxygen machine, oxygen maker. So it wasn't running, so our base was not getting oxygen. And in fact, our base is very, very low on oxygen. So I am I've patched that in power-wise to the rest of the base so that it gets power. And then a bunch of oxygen got pumped out into the hydrogen generator, so it got damaged. A good way to start. Looks like we're probably doing okay now. I've set the hydrogen generator to get fixed most urgently. Let's go ahead and just break this connection and separate those out. It has 80,000 joules of energy saved up, so it should be plenty for future. And we also just overloaded the wire bridge. We'll get that repaired too. You are saving up because you're repairing. That's fine. As long as it saves it up in there, we're fine with that. Wow, that takes a long time to repair our hydrogen generator. Note to self, don't let hydrogen generators get damaged. Okay. May run out of electricity before it's done. Oh, it just finished. Okay. So that'll charge up these batteries really quickly. Eventually, as I make sure that our base power is completely stable, so once we have, I'd say, a good 3 other sources of power, then I plan on... Good lord, we've collapsed our carbon dioxide again. Probably from all of the digging over here. So part of our mushrooms don't get grown. And our carbon dioxide geyser is not geysering, so we're not getting any carbon dioxide. Alright, how is this going? Where are we at with water? Ooh, we have dropped down. Up there it goes. It's pumping. Look at that. We are now making 20 degrees Celsius water. Now we could measure this temperature of this pipe as the water is, say, leaving this room using a liquid pipe thermal sensor. And we could, if the water were too warm, we could redirect it back into the room, but it can't get too warm. I really don't think. Like it shouldn't be too warm. I mean, it could be 25, but I'm okay with that. We could even take it down a little bit further. We look at temperature here, because this is all just about 30 here. So we could... Their hot water. Oh, because it's still coming from down there. So we could even take this down just a little bit further. Maybe even down to 15 or so. In which case, I may want to put this, which is our polluted water loop, at 5 or so. Just to get that a little bit cooler. Because right now it's chugging along. If I had built this correctly, it'd be chugging along at a good 8 to 10 degrees Celsius here. And it's coming back in at just over 20. So that's pretty good. We are generating steam. The steam is not hot enough. The steam may not really get hot enough. Or there may not be enough water in here. I don't think there's enough water in here. Let's reconnect this again. Yep, we need to put more water in here, otherwise this is going to overheat. It's spiking already. Pause this for a minute. We can get that pipe built. This is already spiking pretty high. Thank you, Peps. The good thing is it cools right back down again. Oh, that's interesting. The vent is overpressure because of all the steam in the room. but the steam is not hot enough. Interesting indeed. So the steam may not get hot enough for what we're trying to accomplish here, which would be unfortunate because we need it to go someplace. And being converted into power would be an ideal place for it. Yeah, it's not breaking. Just over 100 degrees. What did I say? 110 at the highest. And that's actually probably the oxygen or polluted oxygen that's that high. Not the steam itself. Yeah. Alright, let's make sure we're producing oxygen still. Yes, we are. Because there's a vent there, it's all going there. Dividing. But that's getting 50% basically there. This corner is getting 50%, and the rest of the base is only getting 50% because of the way that I have the pipes splitting. Yeah. There we go. That's what I wanted. It'll work out eventually in the end because of all of the vents and stuff. It'll work out okay, I think. Look at temperature. Bathroom is warm. This whole corner really is warm. And we could really use some more carbon dioxide in our... But we should be able to... No, I would need to... So I could replace these with regular doors. That's part of the reason the carbon dioxide's slipping right out. Somebody's being attacked. Somewhere somebody's being attacked by a poke shell. Are they in their little house here? No. Interesting. Where's that from? So let's go ahead and sweep this stuff that's here. Cut through this. Sweep that as well so it doesn't all fall to the bottom. Alright, so we have our natural gas that's not running because we don't have any natural gas. We have 1.7 cycles till we start getting some. Now it's 30 cycles away. So we might want to build more tanks for this one so that we can store more long term. And I think the best place to do that is just to build them probably up here. I should go one away from there so I can put a ladder in. Building sandstone ladders. We should not be building sandstone ladders at this point. And then we need to build gas pipes. And you will go up there. This will just split. Bridge it. Like that. That should work. Because that's not the problem we had over here. This was because we had a bridge coming off of it, so we had the white end of a bridge in the middle of a pipe filled with the green ends. That was probably where we were going to bring it in at first. You got stuck because I was dumb. And there is no Nice. There is no granite within reach. Alright, somebody bring some granite up here. Let's bail Peps out, otherwise he's gonna end up sleeping on the ground. Oh, you built the wrong one. Perhaps. Alright, well, whatever then. You don't have a whole lot of self-preservation instinct, do you? Lock this door now. .1 cycles. Alright, that got cleaned up. That's good. So I want to keep digging upward, but we're nearly to space, so we don't have much to dig. I think maybe I'll just dig straight to this edge of the abyssalite. Okay. And then that's where we'll kind of draw the line with this ladder right now. Still going good. So we have plenty of lettuce being farmed. We need to figure out how to make more polluted dirt to feed the poke shells. As far as I can remember, the only ways to make polluted dirt are in water sieves and outhouses. Blueprints. Sure, we'll take some curative tablets. Okay, that is backed up pretty good now. So more of the air is going to come down here. And we are getting a little bit more light blue. Eventually we need to push all this carbon dioxide back down. But that'll come with time. Pipe blocked. I think maybe we should just take one of these away. I think they're getting convoluted here. Get the pipes. Pipes. Let's see. That's some craziness I built there. I think that'll do it. We'll just have one. One is plenty. I'll double check those pipes after they're done. Alright, how's this going? Now we should probably remove this again. Alright, this is still working. It's slow, but it's still working. We can eventually just get rid of this one. This one's working well enough, though, that I'm hesitant to get rid of it. I mean, other than that first bubble, it's too hot. It's producing consistently like 15 to 16 degrees Celsius. And it's just working too good right now. Although this water that's sitting in is getting fairly warm. So eventually when this gets too hot, it's going to be a problem. Oh, too much liquid. A lot of carbon dioxide in this. So eventually what we can do with all of this carbon dioxide is we will actually be able to pump it down into a room, another stable, that's filled with these slickster guys. Because they eat carbon dioxide and exude crude oil. So we'll actually be able to put these guys in a stable and farm them, ranch them to to make crude oil out of carbon dioxide. And we'll just pump all this carbon dioxide. We'll actually even stop skimming it here like this. And we'll just go... And I disconnected something I shouldn't have. Look at that. Okay. Build it fast. So they'll stop skimming. Ooh. Our fish feeder is getting damaged from being in the water. That's interesting. Probably need to pick it up another block or two. You can also get rid of this ladder, it's not necessary. Probably there to help build the wall. I would like to separate the waters here. But because that water is so germy, I definitely don't want to pump it out of here without doing something with it. I think we'll go up 2 blocks. How big is this room? If I had it lined up right. 16 by 9. That's... Well, 16 by 10 would be 160, so that's 144. So that's too big for a stable. But I wonder if you can... If you made this room a little bit smaller, if you made it down to 96 tiles, could you... It's 206 because it's including this. Could you turn this into a stable and get some benefit from it? Like the Paku laying eggs faster? Something along that line. That I don't know. I've never tried to turn water animals into a stable. In fact, the only animals I've really ranched are the 2 that we're kind of doing here. Even the poke shells are new. That pipe blocked. Oh, that's always going to be blocked. Right, because it's full. Are you going now? Pipe blocked. Why would that be pipe blocked? There's too much in here? There might just be too much liquid in the loop. We need to break one of the pipes to let some of the liquid out. Break a pipe and let one block of liquid out. No, it's just because there's not that much carbon dioxide down here anymore. Okay, that's good. That's heat, not oxygen. Alright, that looks much better now. We still need to get some up here, but these aren't... I mean, they're walking through these areas, but they're not living in these areas. Once we get this bedroom up, I'll be much happier. Right, and you are still going. Slowly. Is it bad that I brought this room down to vacuum? It might be. Actually, this room would be best served if it was full of hydrogen. Can we acquire some hydrogen from someplace reasonably? We don't have a hydrogen vent. There is this amount of hydrogen here. If we could pump hydrogen in there, that would be much better for that room. That and interesting. The that's what happens when polluted water gets hot. boils the polluted stuff off and it turns into sand, and then you get water in the end. This pool will eventually turn into water. Well, no, it won't, because it's not getting hot enough below here. So one thing we could do is we could reattach this to the base's power. It's an awfully high used circuit. Potentially highly used circuit, though. This shouldn't be here. Hold on. What is that being used for? Door and both. And then other random bits and pieces. Pumps and stuff here. Ooh, we are out of polluted water for these guys. Do we need any more thimble reeds, reed fibers? We have 363 reed fiber. All they're used for, I think, reed fiber. There it is. All they're good for is making clothing. And other than jet suits, we've made all the clothing we need for the duplicates we have. Now, of course, we will probably eventually add more duplicates. But we made all the clothing we need. So I think we can probably take these out at this point. We really don't need them anymore. And so we could take this power out. Power out. Put Paku down there, who is dying effectively. Correct this. These. And make sure we get the actual buildings themselves. And our extraneous ladders here. Not that one. Alright. Oh, the other thing we do use the fibers for is the carpet. But I'm kind of okay with that. I'm not going to carpet everything anyway. We never did redo this room. Which we can now. Are we doing a temperature? Temperature, there we go. Definitely have some hot zones. Mostly in the bathrooms. For some reason the stuff down here is hot. Don't know why. Take those two guys out now. I don't know what I'm going to turn these two rooms into yet, but I might as well set them up and have them ready to go. Okay. Lost power again. I cut the wire, that's why. Let's do that kind of emergency-like. Alright, power's back. Alright. So, the next kind of things that I usually work on is I need to get started to work on oil If we look at what we've sort of done so far, clean those out like that. If we look at what we've done so far, so we're now managing our water supply, at least hopefully. Top that up, yes. Okay, we didn't cut that, we put it back. So we're managing our water supply a little bit better. We've got a couple things doing cooling in 2 different ways. Or to bring power down there. We can always break into the oil biome. And start dealing with oil. Because then we'll have the ability to have a petroleum generator, which will be good. We have coal here for backup power. The other thing to do fairly soon is to actually break into space and start dealing with base infrastructure. But we're not quite ready to do that yet. Actually, you know what we're ready to do is we are ready to deal with smelting. And we should actually use yeah, we definitely need to get some hydrogen in here. Oh, there's hydrogen here too. That should be harder to get at. So let's see if we can get at this hydrogen. We need to kind of come in and then get at it from below. Let's see if we can get some of this hydrogen into this room, because that'll help with the cooling. And you need to step over. Yeah. And we'll cut into that. Let's not take those out. That'll be good. Get priority on these. And then what we'll do is we'll build a gas pump in here. Up at the top. Which means we need a ladder in there. Build like that. Switch this to construction only so we don't prioritize other stuff. Oh, they can reach that. Interesting. Ooh, then we could actually cheat this. Go away. I have a better idea. Well, not cheat, but cheese. How about cheese? If we put a block there, prioritize that. And there. All 3. Let's see. I just use our conductive wire here, made out of iron. So when they build these 3, then we'll be able to build these 2 without letting any of the hydrogen out. And then once those 2 are built, we can destroy these 3. Like that. And now we can build into that room without... Oh, we might not be able to build this wire, though. No, we can't. We built this one and this one by only going to there. Then we could build this wire. Gold amalgam there? Let's dig that out. Gold is good. All buildable. Dig away, my friend. Dig away. And then we can bring gas pipes out of here into a gas filter. Make that out of gold. This is local. Oh, but we can't build into this room. I wonder if we can cheese this corner. See if we can cheese this corner, too. Alright, that got built fast. This is hydrogen. Priority 7. Build the things. Alright. Keeps popping up there. Ooh, fertilizer. That's the other thing we could do. We could start making fertilizer. Damage overheated. Something somewhere is taking overheat damage. Thermal aqua tuner. That you? No, it must be this one down here. That's 100 degrees. Oh, actually, it might be this one. It is going to be this one because there's once again no water in there because it's all turned into steam. Where's it going, though? It's weird that the steam is vanishing and so is the water vanishing. But it's definitely this because it'll overheat at 175 and it was getting into the 150s at least that I saw. They still can't reach that. Doggone. If I cancel that, can they build a block there? That's weird. But I'm not going to be able to do anything with that. I better bet going to be to do it like this. I need to disable this building. What I'm doing here is... Get out of there, Draco, you moron. No, no, no. Disable the building. No. We're letting out all the hydrogen. Morons. Yeah. So once we open this up, then the hydrogen will be able to flow in. This needs to be turned off before I blow it all out of there again. There it goes. Alright, so now we are it's gonna be tough because it's gonna have to kind of eke its way through. We could deconstruct this one too. Why are you getting overheated? Well, it's made out of copper. It overheats at 75. For some reason it's running at 75 degrees. Because it's hot down there. Oh, because of this. This should be an insulated room. Hey Roaster, hey Phasian, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I should make at least this ceiling here insulated. Insulated walls here, tiles. That's gonna break in a second. There it goes. Alright, someone needs to get down here and fix it. This should actually just be gold amalgam. Let's just replace it. That would help even more now that it's broken. Build it at a 9 because gold amalgam will give us that plus 50. So it'll be overheat of 125 instead of just 75. That's the better way to do it. Oops. Okay. Clean this stuff out of here. Look at all those guys doing all that building. Alright, that should help at least keep the heat from going through the wall. It looks like we have extracted all of the hydrogen we can from this. Actually, in reality, we could just deconstruct this whole thing. Then we'll be able to reach it all exactly. And then now let's see if we can do the same kind of thing over here. Oh. Roadster got himself stuck. Don't care about the chlorine. Yeah. People like to get themselves stuck. It happens. I think maybe here, I'll just put a door in and just dig this, put a pump and stuff in, and then just dig it out. That should probably hold enough in. So this hydrogen now is super cool because it should be roughly the same temperature as the pipe is. And it should maintain pretty well. But we just need more. How do we get carbon dioxide in here? I don't understand how we got carbon dioxide in here. Maybe it snuck in through our building efforts? Well, we could put... No, because it won't go through the water. Huh. Somebody needs to come down here and destroy these plants. Well, the carbon dioxide is a problem. We could... Yeah, let's do it this way. Let's get rid of that. Then we'll build this the long way around to there. To there. Means we need to dig under here. They'll be able to make that climb. Okay, good. And then we can turn this pump on and let it go through this filter to only let hydrogen back in. That'll at least help. Ooh, we can cancel all this stuff now. We did what we were planning to do. So what do you guys think? Space first? Or surface first? Or oil first? Although, actually, space second or oil second, because first needs to be smelting. Because we need to be able to start smelting steel. So, where to do the smelting at? Ooh, we heated that rock up good. Wasn't that all blue before? I think it was. That's pretty amazing, because I think that was all blue before. Now it's all getting pretty warm. Alright, so we need to set up some place to do smelting. We could just do it right around in here someplace and use the water as it comes out of here. The problem is it's not very consistently. This isn't working as well as I thought it would. Just put it that way. Hopefully the hydrogen helps, but it isn't working nearly as well as I thought it was. Power is fine, I thought. Thank you for filling those up. Good call. I'll laugh if it's... Okay, it's sitting. It's not phasing. We're not actually using... We're using 3.3 kilowatts right now. But going up or going down, either way gives us power. Because we can either do solar, we need to make glass to do solar, I guess. But we can either do solar, or we can do petroleum. Going up means we need to have steel, because we need to be able to make steel bunker doors. Going down, we don't need steel. Going down, we just need... So maybe down is better. We don't need to make steel, so we don't need the metal refiner. We have plenty of iron getting made the old-fashioned way from a volcano. We can make an oil refinery, which makes petroleum and natural gas. Maybe that's the best way to do this. Is to come down here, maybe put ourselves a refinery in this cold biome here, kind of nearby everything, nearby the water, or nearby that oil rather, the oil biome, and go from there. Please tell me you're not saying Smash Mouth lyrics over there. In order to do this, though, we really should have... no, conductive wire bridge. We really should bring our power down all the way. Our main line down. The conductive wire bridge, build that fast. Yeah, now we're damaging... Oh, that's just the pipe that's getting damaged. Yeah. Oh, you are. Oh, dear God. Now we can bring this down. Get that block for right now. Actually, we can skip 2. 1, 2. Destroy. 2. Destroy. Destroy. And then those will be fine. We'll get them from this side. God, you can tell we're all roughly the same age. Oh, that's not reachable? Okay. Alright, now we can build another one of these right here. Along with this. We better do a bridge here just to be safe. And I probably should have bridged the other side too, but... And power, I think we need to do conductive. Yeah, conductive wire. Whoa, you don't do that squiggly bit. There you go. Hey, look, it's still working. Cool. Much warmth. Okay, so our... Well, it's still getting fairly cold. This is gonna have to get cut out pretty soon. Not gonna last much longer. Okay, we need not that, but this right there. I like that you can build those over the top of stuff at least. Lack of macros for what? Bookshelf, who cares? Ooh, look at all that copper. That's a geode and some diamond too. Fancy. Oh, every other pair of walls. Yeah, you need a macro for that. That's true. That would work. That's okay. It gives me something to use my brain. What's left of it? Nope, not you. You can reach it. Don't lie. It's claiming it can't reach... Well, it's an unreachable dig, I guess. Alright. What I probably should have done when I did this is I should have built a ladder, basically the entire length of this, the entire height of this, I should say. But then doing these bridges would have been a little bit... Actually, wouldn't have been necessary. This would have had to offset the transformers one more block. There's something new to learn, or to do next time. Right. So you are dealing with that now. Oh, I need to turn this on. That's why. Clear that up. Dig into here. We will widen it. Dig into there. And let's look at the gas overlay. There is still a little bit of carbon dioxide in there. The elemental overlay, I should say. There's a bit of carbon dioxide in there, but it's mostly either hydrogen or vacuum or water, something non-gaseous, because we have it set for a gas filter here. We can get these last few blocks out, and I think just pumping more hydrogen in should nudge them in that direction. There they go. There goes one. This one's stuck. Get out. Okay. Are you still? Yeah, let's do something about this. All right. Turn this off. That'll continue to let that hydrogen flow. Good, good, good. Now, since they don't need to come in here, hopefully, much, very little, if any, of the hydrogen will leak out, and this will eventually come down to vacuum. Although I should have dug this down, too. Actually, they're going to come in there again. But the pump should pick up most of the hydrogen. It may not be perfect, but it'll be good enough. And good enough is good enough. We are really tearing through this water, though. Wow. Alright, that got done. So, down here, I want to build refinery. Now the refineries take in crude oil and they output petroleum, liquid, and natural gas. So the refinery is pretty big. Let's say we put it just kind of like right in here somewhere. I want to be careful with this because I want to be able to capture the dupes have to operate this, and I want to be able to capture. Wait a minute, does that go out? Liquid pipes, okay. What liquid do you produce? The petroleum, duh. So the crude oil comes in, the petroleum goes out. Let's dig some of this stuff out here. Not that one. Let's also put in a constructed floor here since the abyssalite doesn't connect everything. Actually, let's not do that. Let's do an insulated floor. I know it's unreachable. Oh, it's going to continue to be unreachable though. No, this one. Do that. We may need to pump this surprisingly cool water out of here. The problem is... Actually, is that a problem? Is it... Where's my germ overlay? Germs. There are no germs. So what we could do once we get this dug out. Oh, we need some scaffold in here. I should just do that one. We won't need that one. Once we get this dug out, we can actually put a pump down here. And pump this out. The crude oil, we can put it through 2 liquid filters. One for crude oil. And one for clean water. And one for polluted water. The polluted water one we could instantly feed into a sieve. And then feed right back into the freshwater pipe. And run it up here and merge it right into here. Take it right into our base. Temperature. Because yeah, all that water is fairly cold. And once we get this insulated wall here built, I'm actually going to build a double. I'm going to put another layer here. Then we'll be able to really take care of it. Alright, let's do a liquid pump right here. Because we're going to build another layer of insulated tile down below it. Then let's take the pipe up like this. Actually, I'm going to cancel the refinery for right now. Actually, cancel that too. Take the pipe up like that. And then we'll put it in through filter. No. Not do that either. I want to put a transformer in here. I think I can do a small one. Put it up here though, up out of the way a little bit. Build a ladder up there. Power. Transformer. I know, invalid, I know. That. Wires need to come down. Just run them straight down. That. Alright, and then we need the filters. Actually, no, I do want to build you. There's reasons. The filters. One of them needs to be... let's do them like this. And like this. No. Like this. The other thing I want is a liquid reservoir. Right here. Plumbing, liquid pipe. So you're going to go into that one. Crude oil is going to come out of here and go into here. Everything else is going to come out of here. And then fresh water can come out of here into a bridge. And up. Let's actually do one more filter. Just to be safe. Polluted water can come out of this one. Oh, yeah. And then we'll do a liquid vent right here. Okay, so you're going to be crude oil. Crude oil. You're going to be... This is fresh water. Water. Are you making puns over there too, Phasian, with the, that's cool? Alrighty, and then this will be polluted water. Polluted water. And you cannot reach that. Alright. Put a ladder right there. Let's extend this a little bit more. And we'll put a sieve up there next to that. That's in refinement. And then the pipe goes in here, out there, gets merged in, and then onward and upward. There. And there. God. Hey, at least you guys are active in the chat. I appreciate that. This is just doing too much damage now. So we may end up having to just rely on this for our water processing, which, since we've gotten this down so much now, this can probably handle it just fine by itself. Oh yeah. Take that out. So let's actually just go ahead and start deconstructing this stuff right here. Like that. No. Wait a minute. Let's not do it like that. Let's do it... Let's do it like this. That way what's in the pipe gets processed and gets gotten rid of. Yeah, definitely. It could definitely get very very boring to be sitting here and talking to yourself for, you know, reasons other than normal. Having people saying puns in chat is nice to have sometimes. They're not imaginary. What are you talking about? They're as real as you guys are. What does this look like? Dang mess is what it looks like. We must have polluted water blocking there. Yeah, because that's already built. Are you going to build this out of? Old amalgam. Okay, let's get it done. Milgraph is coming to do it. Excellent. There we go. Will this work? Look, there's polluted water. Oh, we need to supply... Oh, it needs power too. Haha. That would help. Power. Doot. Alright, let's get that built. Why are they not putting food in containers? Should I increase the priority of these? Probably. See if that helps. Probably giving them too many jobs to do again. Okay, where are you at as far as processing? Still processing. I love how the water works in this game. It is so insane. Are you trying to get him to stick around to see what game you're playing? Because if what you're launching in Steam is what you're playing, I'm intrigued. Let it go. Alright, the problem is this bottle may fill up eventually. Well, yeah. May fill up sooner rather than later. They can only take... only 5 tons. Oh, we got plenty. Alright, never mind. I see all. I know all. Yeah. Alright, that's working surprisingly well. Like, super surprisingly well. We are protected from the slime, which is good. So that just needs to run for a while. It'll pipe this area out. Oh, we can build this. We'll let them get down there and build that second layer. That'll protect us from the heat down below and keep the cold above. You done yet? You are done. Awesome. Let's get rid of this pipe. My indiscriminate destruction earlier would have been a mess because I would have destroyed the ladders that I needed to destroy the stuff. Alright, let's see how that goes. Alright, we have almost a ton. No, not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. And leave this alone. There we go. Pick some of that junk up. No, I need sweep tool. That's K. So the liquid pumps must, like, pull stuff in some sort of a circle. Must be how they work. What have we here? Ooh, there's lead down here. There's lead in them thar hills. Alright, well that seems like that's working pretty good. I will leave that alone. Once we have this kind of working out well, we'll be able to refine the oil so we can actually cut into the oil biome here and start dealing with it. And then we can start farming or ranching rather slicksters, which will be quite nice. Gets deleted. This gets deleted. Don't really need all this power anymore, but hey, what are you gonna do? I could do this just for fun. And delete those. Pick up some of that stuff because some of that stuff is good because it's refined metals and whatnot. That's just going to take a while. Okay. So, what else do we want to do down here? How is that working temperature-wise? Didn't really help a whole lot. I may have built this a little bit too close, but I can't help my 4 high room building style. I blame Phasian for that one. Ooh, look. Alright, let's get this clean water out of here. Because it is completely clean, while the entire area around it is horrid. Holy cow. Alright, let's put some... If I do like this... What I want to do is I want to put a liquid pump in here. And eventually, like, almost trap a dupe in here and have them knock this wall down, this floor down. So that the water will fall into where the pump is. Wonder how I can manage to, for sure, trap a dupe in there. I guess just using their move command. Because once the water falls down, I can break a hole up here and get them out. Why are you trying to terraform Mars? Dang. That's insane with the steam. I think half of our water has gone into there as steam. I'm just busting your chops. Ignore me. That looks good. There's lots of hydrogen in there. Nice and cool. We've nearly drained this entire area completely, which is good. Yeah, I know. I was just being a weirdo. Ignore me. Well, I think that kind of just needs to run for a little while. We can do the same thing over here, but I bet you there's germs over here. No, there's not germs over here. I mean, there's slime over here, but we should be able to pull some of this. This is the hot water we had. We should be able to pull some of this water out. Oh, that's still pretty warm, too. Alright, well, maybe not. How's this going? Let's do this. Make sure they bring some sand over here. Interesting that this polluted water here has no slime lung in it. But the air right next to it does. These aren't going to work because they're in carbon dioxide. It's 30, so it's not too hot. Nope, not what I wanted. No, we haven't checked in a while. We haven't checked skills in a while. Hey, look, Phasian, you can take some skills. What skills you want? Maybe we should put you in this so that you can get into rocket piloting. That'd be good. That's probably enough. Sydney. Might as well take some of these skills. Caledorn. Might as well. Lana. Also. Doesn't hurt to have everybody being able to dig and build. Roadster. You might as well take these ones. I'm going to wait on that, though. We're getting a little close. Kelsey. No, he's under. Never mind. Tumbleweeds. Okay. Melgraph could take one. Give him that one. It'll also boost his morale a little bit. Now we're referencing the Genesis device. Oh boy. That one. That one. Primacy, you need... Oh, you need exosuit wearing. Okay. That should help things. And stuffs. So, I think next time we should be just about ready to start building the refinery down here. We have at least gotten the water down below. I mean, there's more water up here still, but at least have gotten the water down below the floor tile here. And we've gotten rid of all the oil, which is also good. Oh, no, there's one little splotch right there. So now we're mostly just dealing with all this polluted water. And we collected over 2 tons of crude oil. Alright, Roadster, thanks for coming by. And I think I'm probably gonna call this just about the end of the stream. So Phasian, if you wanna go ahead and get wound up. Because kind of been a long day, long week. So I don't think I'm gonna stream tomorrow. But I will be back on Sunday. Sunday is also my 3-month channelversary. Sunday won't be necessarily a special stream, whatever. It's just gonna be right at my normal schedule. But I do plan on doing an additional stream on Monday during the day, since it's Labor Day for those of us in the U.S. Why do you keep ringing? I'm off work. A lot of people are off work. And then, and by the time I'm ready to stream sometime in the afternoon, all of the Europeans should be, you know, home from work, evening time kind of thing. So I think that'll work out well to do a sometime in the afternoon stream. I'm just not sure at this point exactly what time. Hopefully I will know a little bit more during the stream on Sunday. So now that this is going, next time we can build the refinery here. We can dig down into the oil biome and start pumping some crude oil out. We can also get a hold of some of this diamond. There's iron ore down here. There's fossil, which we can convert into what's it called? Lime, because we'll need that for making steel. There's also a lot of lead down here, which is a new material. I'm not sure exactly what it's used for, other than that it counts as a refined metal for anything that takes refined metals. So we could look at, like, let's see, lead. Lead has a overheat temperature. Oh, so it overheats too fast. It has 35 watts per degree Kelvin versus gold 60 watts. Iron's 55. Copper is 60. So it's about in the same general vicinity. But no, it's much lower. So it heats up much faster. And then it's 0.128 thermally reactive. It's about the same as gold as far as thermal reactivity. So I'm not sure exactly what we use the lead to make, but we have a ton of it. So we'll use it for something, because we're going to have even a ton more once we start digging around down here. So I think that'll be a good thing to do for next time. And then maybe we'll work on the refinery, and then we can potentially work on some metal, some ore refining, and get that figured out for next time as well. So let's go ahead and set up the raid to Phasian. Of course, I need to refresh. And then we will call it a night for tonight. Alright, thanks everyone for coming. I appreciate the chat. I appreciate the attendance to the video, or to the stream rather. And we'll see you all on Sunday. Bye everyone.